for you. So Leos, if you identify with tropical, July 22nd through August 22nd of the year being your birthday, or under sidereal Leo, you would be August 16th to September 15th. This next reading is for you. I am now mixing up the Wildwood Tarot cards right here, folks, for a 4-card pulling, as we are trying to keep the consistency the same throughout the first 12 card readings for our sidereal versus tropical astrology challenge. Is what we're going to call it. Okay. So, Leo's tropical sign, July 22nd through August 22nd, or sidereal sign, August 16th through September 15th. This is your reading. No, we are not taking any of these cards. We are mixing them in, and I am now calling it a reading. These are for energies of Sunday, 8/8, to the next quarter moon, which I believe is Monday, August 15th. Thank you. You're going to tell us at the end which one you actually resonate the most with. All right, I'm pulling 4 cards. It seems I'm not getting pop-outs lately. Page of Arrows, Ren. We'll talk about that in a minute. Page of Arrows in this deck is very akin to spades, wands, conscious action. Actually, which I find that interesting. 10 of Bows, responsibility. 10 of Bows is also bows being akin to fire, flames, inspiration. So the responsibility looks to be deemed quite heavy at this point in time in this reading so far. 5 of Arrows. Back to lots of bows and arrows, folks. Bows and arrows for our Leos. 5 of Arrows, frustration, akin to 5 of action, conscious wands. And finally, we have a, yes, what did I say? 10 of Arrows. Okay, 10 of Arrows being equivalent to a 10 of Wands, instruction. So it looks to me we have the old wise man now teaching the youth the skill of archery, as the ram has frustratingly mucked its way through here. Wow, okay. I need a little bit more here, Spirit. I need a little bit more. I'm seeing a whole lot in this reading, but yet nothing at all. A whole lot and yet nothing at all. So it's very simple, they say. Jim, you have a page of arrows, a page of wands, even though there seems to be no movement. There is. The movement in this card is the thawing away of it winter. That ice that's melting, that snow that's melting, this lake that's being or creek or lake or river or that is loosening up again and not solid ice, beware. That is the action taking place in this card. Unfreezing. Getting ready for spring as this melts. Also, this represents, as it still is very much frozen, as a gestation point, a ground zero, a womb of what is to be creating, of what you're creating that is going to be birthed in the spring. 10 of Bows, responsibility. 10 of Wands, just a lot on your back. Oh my goodness, Leos, Leos, Leos. You've had the weight of the earth on, and boy, have you been dodging arrows. You want to talk about frustration? You've done good only to have frustration. You've been dodging all kinds of arrows, my fiery ram, my Leo, and the archer. It's as if I see all 3 of you here. Leo, you are obviously here. This is your reading. Sag, obviously you're in arrows. Obviously you're bows and arrows. And the other fire, another fire sign. And then of course Aries, the ram, the 3rd fire sign. So yeah, frustration because fire, man. You've been, You're the fire thrower. But seriously, this is a trip because responsibility with, you see all these mofos? Okay, I'm just going to get right at it. You see all these arrows? I have so had it. What would happen if I lit them bitches on fire and just started? Poor Aries got in the way here. Poor Aries got in the way. But Aries will be all right. Aries, you're going to be all right. You'll be all right. I don't know why I'm talking that way. You will be okay. You'll be good. Listen, guys, guys and gals, by the way, that's not gender specific. We are not a religious channel. We are not a gender specific channel. We are not a sexuality preference or identity driven channel. We say be who you came to be, right? Whoever you are, be who you came to be. So, please don't take anything any certain way. I'm just yakking at you, and I'm oftentimes channeling, meaning there are other personalities through me. So yes, I do apologize if I sound a little bit like a multiple personality disorder from time to time as I let this flow. I know that might be what it sounds like, but if you keep in touch with what's actually happening, you see that's not really the case. 10 of arrows instruction. Again, we are showing this child how to do it because this time around, we have gone from 11 to 10. So 11 minus 1 is 10. But 11 is also a 2. And a 10 is also a 1, and it's also a 0. To half of itself, 5. To double itself again, went back, got the bows and arrows. And now we're going to come back around. That's where you're at, Leo. This is the progression that you're at. Here's where you're at. Page of arrows. Wait a second. Holy crap, I've got all these bows. How can I make these bows and these arrows freaking work and not waste them all? And then go put it to good use. And there you go. There you go. And now I'm going to pull 3 cards. And you've dodged those arrows, Leo. You have really dodged some arrows. And you have made difficult situations into even so much as a benefit. You have had to do that, and you have successfully done it. Either recently, over, say, the last 5-6 months. And, all right, they're telling me just lay them down and start picking. Evidently, that's the theme right now. We want them in this order, though. The Mother of Swords with not too much frill. And the 10. Now, I'm going to pull a 3rd card, and then we're going to talk about this for a minute. We're going to talk about this for a minute because Leos, I need to wrap up your reading, but you got some stuff going on here. So, Mother of Swords, very, very protective. Very, very wise. You remember that Daughter of Swords we saw before? Well, shit, this is her mom. Okay, this is her mom. Going to be looking out for that page. And this dude right here. So, going to be directing some of this. And as you see this is, this is the spider web. This is the world. This is the world in spherical and angular. It is, hold on, guys. I'm actually looking this up because sometimes I need to do that just to really understand what it is that I'm seeing, because it doesn't make sense to me. And it's got all these colors. My God, it is the rainbow. Okay, so each fool has its own path, its own color on the rainbow. There are 10 of them. Truthfully, though, guys, kiddos, It is 5, but there is a reflection mirror of each. And there is a reflection mirror of each. I'm not looking it up. I said I was, but then they stopped me. And then Daughter of Pentacles. Here's the Daughter of Earth. And my goodness, look what this young daughter's been through. Oh, it makes me think of Bambi. Please don't shoot Bambi's mom, okay? Yeah. Above this daughter is the Pentacles. And it's the colors of the rainbow. I mean, it's... It's what she's so carefully watching over with that sword. Innocence. The lamb, not the ram. The deer. Innocence. Gentleness. The daughter, the young girl. But yet she's nobody's fool. Leo, this is you, this is you, this is you. Now, how is this you? Besides the fact that you've gone through some... All right. 3 of Water is your card. This is collaboration. This is beyond 2, but 3, creation. You're creating something in this void, in this winter, that will be birthed this spring. And it will be birthed of the waters, Now, that does not mean, I mean, obviously, you're a fire sign, but it will be birthed of the waters. Your life will be different between October and January. October 2021 through about 3/4 of the way through January 2022, your life is going to change. Your life is going to change in some way for the better. Your life is going to change for the better. Your life is going to change for the better. I love you, Leos.